Hi, my name's Craig Fear. I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm the author of the 30-Day Heartburn Solution. I was recently interviewed where I answered some basic questions about my book, about heartburn, how you can stop heartburn through diet instead of drugs. So I hope you learned something from these questions and I hope you enjoy them.
It's great. I know that you always tell most people that you're working with the first step is that they have to go grain-free.
Yeah.
Can you explain why?
Yeah, so three-step program, right, for the 30-Day Heartburn Solution. And step one is to go grain-free for at least a few weeks, at least 2 weeks. Now, this is going to be different for everybody. Some people need to go grain-free for a much longer period. You know, if you've been on acid blockers for 20 years and you have all sorts of digestive problems, I really recommend going grain-free for much longer than just a few weeks. If you have just, some mild heartburn, you might only have to go a few weeks. Mm-hmm. But going grain-free removes the stressor. It takes out, number one, a lot of processed foods, because we eat a lot of grains, they're just in a lot of processed foods. As I explained, grains can be very difficult on our digestive system if we don't prepare them properly. So it kind of just removes the burden. And people just eat so many of them. Mm-hmm. And also in the book I discuss the gluten issue. So gluten is not in all grains, but when we go grain-free, we're also doing a gluten-free trial, which is very, for many people, it's just a matter of removing gluten. So we take all grains out, we're being, really, we're taking out all gluten. And then I explain how to bring gluten or grains back in and what, how you should think about bringing them back in. But we take it out for a few weeks and we bring in some of these other traditional foods, which can really nourish and heal the lining of our digestive tract. We're taking off the stressor, we're adding in some really good health-promoting foods that help reset that acidity. So it's just step one is really removing that stressor. And again, some people are going to need to do this much longer than others. But when we do this, most people start to experience dramatic improvement in their symptoms very, very quickly.